There's one particular word in the English language that strikes fear into nearly everybody I interact with on a daily basis. The amount of power they give this one word is literally ruining their life every day. And that one word is the word no. Because as soon as they hear the word no, the defense comes up. They start feeling that rejection. Instead of understanding that these words that are out here have the relevance that you give them personally. They have the power that you give them personally. The way I see the word no doesn't have to be the way you see the word no, and vice versa. The amount of power I give the word no doesn't need to be exactly the same as the amount of power that you give the word no. So all I can do in this video is let you know what no means to me, because I believe that the word no means freedom. And you're gonna have to hear me out on this, because right now you might be thinking, wait, no means freedom? But look, for me to ask a question of someone gives me freedom once I get that answer. Whether it's a yes, whether it's a no, I get freedom. I get that off my chest. That thing that I didn't know about, that I had to ask someone else about, they just gave me an answer. Why is that not freedom? Why? Because we wanted the yes? Well, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna cry about not getting that yes? Or are we gonna think, right, hopefully you're speaking to intelligent people that will say no for a reason and not just say no to be a dick. If that is the case, where you're talking to people who are intelligent and people who you do respect, you've got to start thinking about why they said no. And that's why no is such a great word for you, because when people of that stature tell you no, it lets you know that what you thought was perfect, what you thought was a great idea, might not have been. There's been multiple times in my come up with what I've been doing where I've reached out to people who are further ahead of me and asked them to feature on something, or asked them for, you know, their feedback on something, or asked them about an idea and if they thought it would work. And they said no. And I didn't get mad about that. That's someone I respect. They're saying no because they know their shit. And while their word isn't final on my situation, just because they said it was a bad idea doesn't mean that it is and it won't work. It definitely gives me ground to think about that and start to get constructive on why someone told me no. What did they see that I didn't see? Because to me, my idea, that's a yes. This is the best thing that's ever happened for the world. All I need to do is get it out there. But someone told me, no, that's not a good idea. So I've got to look at that. Why don't I ask them the question? Why did you say no? What did you see about it that you didn't like? Instead of me saying, the fuck do you mean no? And crying and being a little girl about it. It's just a word, albeit one of the most powerful words in the English language, depending on how you frame it is going to be what that word is to you. And like I say, I can't force my definition on you, but for me, the word no is freedom. The word no allows me to look at myself constructively and objectively. And it's not just in business, it's even things like asking your boss for time off, or when should I ask them, what if they say no? Or it's like asking that girl out on a date, what if she says no? Man, you've just got to bite the bullet and ask the questions that you need to ask, whether it's going to be yes, whether it's going to be no, because at least it's off your chest. At least you're not sat there driving yourself crazy on what you're going to do if someone says no. Just throw yourself out there, get the no if you need to, or get the yes, because it can go either way. But one thing, just don't dwell on that. Don't have that fear of the word no. Don't have that fear of anything. But that's another conversation for another day. Hope this video helped. Please do share if it did. Make sure to drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought about it. Got any questions? Let me know, comment section below. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. And last but not least, don't get mad, get motivated.